Hi guys, and welcome to Taste TV. So today we are going to make steak. As you can see here, I have about 4 pieces that I'm going to make. I'm going to use rosemary and garlic for the steak, but I'm also going to garnish it or top it with crab and blue cheese. So first I'm going to start by washing my meat. I know that's a controversial subject, but I prefer to wash my meat. But again, this is to Taste TV, so do what you like. And then after washing, I'm going to pat it dry because I want it to be really dry before I season it. All right, so I'm going to season it with a fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to put this on both sides, you guys. And then I'm also going to season it with salt as well. Having a little bit of a hard time here, but there we go. So a little salt on each piece. And I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to flip it and do the same. Most chefs like to use garlic salt, but I'm going to use garlic powder on mine this time. All right, so now it's time to get my pan nice and hot. So I'm going to use a cast iron skillet here. I'm going to pour some vegetable oil into the skillet and get that hot as well. I want it just to the point of smoking before I add the steak to it. So I'm going to make sure my bottom is completely coated evenly there, and I'm going to let that heat up. Nice and hot now. I'm going to lay my steaks into the hot grease, but I'm going to lay it away from me with the part closest to me touching the pan first and the end part to block anything that makes pop and splatter. Now, I'm not going to do too much movement here of the steaks. I want them to get a nice brown coloring. So the key to that is don't touch it. Let it do its thing. Keep it on medium-high heat, and the pan will do all the work for you. That seems to be just the right temperature that I'm looking for. Not too fast, so I'm going to flip, and you can see the great color I have on the first side of it. I'm going to let that side begin to brown as well, and then I'm going to add in my butter and rosemary. So it's important to also brown like the ends of it. I don't know about you, but I love when the fat part's kind of crispy. So I'm going to just hold it up and let that brown for a little bit as well. And then in comes the butter. So I'm using about half a stick of butter to start. And I'm just going to drop that right in there along with a garlic clove and rosemary. And then I'm going to kind of get that mixed into the heat and top it with some of my favorite steak seasoning that I made. That will be in a later post. You can follow to see that. So I'm going to get all those ingredients into the hot pan and get those flavors going. And then I'm going to use a spoon to kind of baste the steaks with the hot butter and garlic. Also, what I like to do is sometimes take the twig of rosemary and kind of sweep it across the steak to add additional flavor. But I wish you guys could really smell this. It smells delicious right now. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm also going to do the other side as well. And then there you guys have it. A quick, easy steak. Please follow and subscribe. I'm going to follow this video with the second part of our steak Oscar, which is the crab meat and the blue cheese. So, thank you guys for watching.